Susan and Heather were out mountain climbing one day. It was a sport that they both enjoyed, and over the years, they had become quite experienced climbers. On this particular day, when they started up the mountain, the weather was good. However, as they neared the top, the weather unexpectedly changed, and the wind became fierce. Suddenly, Heather lost her footing and slid 20 feet down the rocky surface of the mountain. She managed to grab hold of a snow-covered tree and stopped herself from going over the edge. Feeling a sharp pain, she realized that she had broken her leg in the fall. It was too painful for her to climb back down the mountain, so the two girls managed to slowly make their way east until they came to a small cabin on the other side of the mountain. Inside the cabin, they found a fireplace with a pile of chopped wood beside it, a toilet, and a cupboard stocked with tins of beans and cans of tuna. "I'll go back down to the base camp and fetch help," said Susan. "You better stay here. Will you be okay on your own?" "I'll be fine," said Heather, wincing as she tended her injured leg. "Just hurry back." "I will. You can count on me," said Susan. And with that, she left her friend in the cabin and began the perilous climb back down to the foot of the mountain. By the time she reached the mountain rescue station, it was too dark for the rangers to send a team to help fetch her companion. They told her they would have to wait until dawn, so the exhausted girl spent a sleepless night worrying about her friend. The next morning, Susan arrived back at the mountain cabin with the rescue team. They had requested a helicopter to transport Heather to the nearest hospital for treatment. "Heather, I'm back," yelled Susan. But when she opened the cabin door, her friend wasn't inside. Susan was puzzled, but then she saw the toilet door was closed. She knocked on the door. "Heather, come on! Help has arrived!" There was no answer. She tried the door, but it was locked. She kept knocking, but there was no reply from Heather. With the help of the rangers, she managed to break the lock on the toilet door. But when the door swung open, she was confronted by a horrible sight. Heather was sitting on the floor of the toilet. Her skin was deathly pale, and her hair had turned white. Her eyes were wide open, frozen in terror, and her arms were raised in front of her, as if trying to protect herself. It was obvious that she was dead. The poor girl's cause of death remains unknown. Someone, or something, terrified her so much that she died of fright. What could have gone wrong during that night, while the unfortunate girl was trapped in the isolated cabin, to cause such a terrible and fatal reaction? To this day, nobody has an answer. It's a mystery best left in the mountains.